All right, guys, this is Team Epic Journey new team coaching call, and we're going to dive into it right away because what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to know that in the beginning of your coaching career, there's no blueprint, right? It's like you have to try and figure all of this out. You're like, great, I want to be a coach.
Yep.
And then you dive into it and
Okay.
you get
Yep. Up
really
and down at the
overwhelmed. You're
center
like,
told
I don't know what I'm
Come
doing.
down that
I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to do this. I'm not really sure
Okay.
how to fit all of this in. That's a normal part of the process. And you have to remember that every coach who is a coach has had a day one, right? Melanie Mitro, top coach of Team Beachbody, you guys, did not know how to use Instagram. She had 500 friends only on her Facebook page. And now she is a multi-million-dollar earner, okay? So if a small town girl from Mars, Pennsylvania with 2 kids at a stay-at-home mom can do it, nobody in this room tonight has an opportunity to not do it. If anything, you have the greatest opportunity to do it. So tonight I want you guys, if you're available and you are at your calendars, I want you guys to prep for next week, because a lot of you guys, what I'm hearing and what I'm listening is that there's no setup, right? You have to come into this business with learning your rhythm, right? So your rhythm, my rhythm, her rhythm, everybody's rhythm is going to be different, but the actions are the same. Okay, so if you guys have your calendars out, I want to welcome you to open your calendars right now or take notes, because this is vital stuff, you guys. This is how you get yourself prepped for success. Go to next week. And in fact, I'm going to do mine while we do the same thing. We're going to all do it together. So next week is April. All right. So you need to look at April, for example. Okay. So I have my April stuff up right here, for example, right? It's a fresh week. There is nothing on here, right? The only thing that I have on here, you guys, is that now I work the business in any pocket that I can. That does not mean you have to do the same, right? When I first started this business, I worked, honestly, 3 hours for a week. That was it. So it was 1 hour one day, another hour for a Wednesday, and another hour on a Friday. And I stayed consistent on that because I had to form the rhythm, right? Very important. If you're just kind of working it here and there and you're not really getting yourself organized, the only thing you're doing is setting yourself up to quit and think that you're not capable of the business. So don't do that to yourself. If you're somebody who's like me, who likes to self-sabotage, you're going to be very good at doing that in the beginning. So what we have to do is we have to reverse the wiring like we do with our challengers and like we do with ourselves in our own fitness journeys and say, we're going to do something different. So here we go. We have a brand new week, Monday through Sunday, right? I want you guys right now, if you have your calendars out, and if not, take the notes and do this later. Do it on Sunday. I want you guys to, first and foremost, if you are working a job, you need to go into every day and schedule out the hours that you work your job. That's number one, okay? So for me, I'm going to come over to my planner and I am going to block out Tuesday from 12 to 4. I'm going to block out 10 to 4 on Thursday. I'm going to block out 10 to 7 p.m. on Friday. And then that following Saturday, I'm off, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's my work schedule for next week, okay? That's number one. That's the first thing you schedule. The second thing you schedule in your week ahead, and these should be done, honestly, on Sundays. Sunday is your reflection day. Sunday is your reset day. Take the day off to do nothing. Take the day off to get a training in and spend time with your family and get your planner to set yourself up for an amazing week, okay? Step 2, you put your work hours in. Step 2 is put anything that you have to do that is regarding your children. Doctor's appointments, karate classes, basketball practice, all of those things. I want you guys to do that. Okay, Sharona, go ahead. Come right back, honey. Schedule those things first, okay? So what are we doing right now? We're not even scheduling Beachbody we are scheduling your first priority, which is your family. That's what we're scheduled first, okay? So then after you schedule kids' events, doctor's appointments for the week, whatever it is, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to schedule your workouts every single day. I want you to schedule what time you're doing your workouts, what time you're going to take a shower and get ready to go for the day. You have to schedule these things, because here's the thing. We're all moms in this group, and our kids can take over very easily. So if you want to be consistent and you want to start picking up some rhythm and you want to start picking up momentum in your business, however small or big you want it to be, what are we doing first? What do I care about first, you guys? I care about you taking care of your families and yourself first. How amazing is that you have to do that first? Like, that is your first requirement. That's a great thing. No other job says, hey, by the way, take care of your kids first. They're like, no, get your ass into work. We need you right now, right? Schedule your job, schedule your kids' events, doctor's appointments, schedule your workouts every day and rewrite them every single day. Workout 6 to 7, eating breakfast at 7 o'clock, whatever it is, schedule all of those things, okay? After you have all of that done, all of a sudden, you're going to be looking at your calendar for the week on Sunday and go, wow, I have pockets to build my business. There they are. There they are, right? That's where you go in. And then before you do that, you want to schedule family time, okay? You have to schedule your family time. And a lot of you guys might go, I shouldn't have to schedule my family time. Listen, if you even want to help one person in this business, you've got to schedule your life. You've got to schedule it. I'm telling you. And even from a non-business perspective, this is a great way to keep you super focused on what's important. It's very vital, you guys. It does work, okay? So Sundays, you prep for the week ahead. You write down all of this stuff, okay? So now you're going to have all these things written down, and all of a sudden you're going to see, wow, okay, from 8 to 9 in the morning, I've got 1 hour. Okay, I'm going to schedule in Beachbody business time, right? And then you see on the same Monday, you see from 4 to 5, for example, oh my God, I have another hour before dinner. Okay, now you start to see when you work your business. So family comes first, workouts come first, events for your family come, all that stuff first. Then you find your pockets. And then you break out your business activity tracker every stinking week. You guys, this business is given to you as simple as talking to 3 people a day. 3 people a day, and then you build upon it once you get your momentum. Don't worry about anything else right now except for focusing on rhythm, right? It's like when you get to ride a bike, what do? You don't know how to ride the damn bike, but you go out there and you keep falling down and you keep falling down, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to get this bike and I'm going to ride it, and I don't care how long it takes. And then you finally get the rhythm, right? And all of a sudden you know how to ride the bike. Okay? Same thing in your business. So don't steer away from it because you don't have time. You do have time. You do have time to help one person like you promised yourself when you came in. You do have extra time to build a successful business where you can actually have your Shakeology paid for. Or better yet, maybe you want to have the opportunity to pay for a family vacation and not have to put it on a credit card. Or maybe you're trying to knock down a credit card bill. Or maybe you just want your groceries paid for the week. Or maybe you've been jealous of another person because they can do X, Y, and Z. Well, they're doing something about it. And now it's our time to do something about what we want to do for our families, right? We're coming together because everybody here has a separate business. You're in charge, you're in charge, you're in charge, you're in charge. I'm not the boss of you. I can't make you run your business, but I'm going to run right alongside of you because guess what? I want what you want. We all want freedom in some way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's as little as having your Shakeology paid for, or maybe you just want 50 extra bucks in your pocket for diapers. Or maybe you just want 50 extra bucks because you want to spend it on ice cream for your kids and a night out. Maybe that's what you want. Figure out what you want, okay? It is possible, but you have to start pumping the well. And the very first thing to pump the well is to get yourself super, super, super organized, right? So get that calendar out, break it out, schedule those BB times. When you see an hour here and an hour there and an hour here, you also need to do another thing. You need to get a timer out, what I do. And you need to turn all of your notifications off on Facebook, all of your ding pop, whatever those pops are in Facebook, turn them off. Ignore the notifications. They are distractions. You don't need them. Okay, you know to check into your challenge groups every day. And if you guys are a coach on this team, this is me being really honest. I require you guys to show up in these challenge groups. Team Epic Shakers, if you are a coach, you need to show up in this group every day. Every day. Here's the thing. If you're going to be a business building coach and you're not showing up to a challenge group and you're not posting, what does that say about how you want people to be with you? You can't expect a challenger to buy a challenge pack from you and stay with you and to be a coach on your team if you are not walking the walk and talking the talk. You can't do it. It's not fair, right? And not only that, here's the best part about staying in the challenge group on Team Epic Shakers, you guys. I don't do it for any other reason except to work on my goals of my health and fitness goals. It's the only reason why I stay in there. That's it. Why? Because that's how we started this whole thing, right? And the core part of our business, you guys, is to take care of ourselves first. That's how we earn an income, you guys. We earn an income by taking care of ourselves and publicly sharing it. I had a bad day. I had a great day. I did this. I did that, whatever it is. So if you are a working coach, which you guys all are on some level, I want to see you in Team Epic Shakers every day. Every day. Show up. Whatever is the daily post for the day, I need you guys to do it with me. I can't be the only person in that team going like, hey, I'm going to talk about Shakeology today because it was our assignment, and nobody else shows up. That doesn't speak volume for our team. So think about how you want to brand yourself. What do you want your followers to do, right? So for me, as the person in Team Epic Shakers, I want people to show up. So if I want them to show up, who has to go first? That's all a coach is. It's you going first, right? So as soon as you guys start building your teams, as soon as you guys start branching out and doing your own challenge groups, you have to go first. So practice in the group by being first to show up. We should have 5 people every day showing up on those things. So make that an assignment every day for you. Because guess what? What does it do? It only helps you stay accountable for your health and fitness needs. It's a beautiful thing that you only have to take care of yourself, right? Super easy. Sometimes it's hard to do, but show up because that's how your business grows. That's it, okay? So along with that too, you break out your business activity trackers, you guys, and focus on what you can. If you are not able to grow a couple of followers right now a day, don't sweat that. But how do you get new followers? You got to start figuring out your free groups. You got to start figuring out what you're going to do, how you're going to schedule that, and we can do a call specifically on free groups. But for now, you guys, there's tons of YouTube videos on it. And honestly, a 5-day free group is all you have to do a month. Do a 5-day free group, but sit down and figure out the format. How do you want to run it? And then before you even develop it, take time to schedule them. And then you can actually participate in the groups and have fun with it rather than, struggling like, I got to do my post today. I didn't do it. Schedule them. Make them super easy, okay? But don't sweat that right now. In the beginning of your career, it's just important to get organized. It's just important to get organized. That's why the calendar is so super vital. And starting off with that makes it super easy for you to do. Gain the rhythm, okay? So once you do that, then you got to start inviting people too. It might be really intimidating to start inviting people. Like, I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to do that. But everybody kind of gets nervous in the beginning, right? But like riding the bike, like doing anything new, the more we visit it, the more we do it, the more you're not afraid to do so, right? So let's have truth time here, shows of hands, chat in the chat bar. Let's figure out what's happening right now, you guys. How many of you, with a show of hands, feel that you have rhythm in your business? Raise your hand. Okay. Raise your hand or please comment yes or no. Are you trying to figure it out, or are you staying frustrated and overwhelmed and it stops you from doing it? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, no, yes.
I try.
Yes. Anybody else?
I'm
It's
not
okay.
frustrated.
Be honest. This is how we grow. All right.
I don't think I'm frustrated. I'm trying to figure it out.
Have you guys ever scheduled blockout times to work your business?
No.
Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. This is the core of how you get started. Okay. So showing up to the team calls are super important. Not watching the playbacks as much as possible, being involved as much as you can, because we're all here. You have to remember, everybody's had a day one. Everybody's had a day one, and it's overwhelming. You're trying to figure it out, right? But here's the best part about being a new coach. Right now, all of you don't have to worry about running a challenge group. All of you don't have to worry about running a coach sneak peek. All of you don't have to worry about running a what is a challenge group 411. I got all that covered, right? That is like a lot of stuff that you don't have to worry about. So you know what you do have to do for us and for your families to get that extra 50. Guys, let me tell you, my first paycheck was $30. And I was like, woohoo! Yeah! I was stoked. I wanted that 30 bucks, okay? And I will share my income with you because I think it's important. I'm just starting into year 2. Last month, I made an extra $1,000. That's how much I made last month. This month, I haven't added it up yet, but it's a little over 1,000. So that's awesome, okay? I went from $30 to making $1,000 extra a month right now. Raise your hand. Would you love an extra $1,000 in your family's bank account? Dude, let me just tell you, it's the best feeling in the world to sit here at my desk and not have to leave my home, not have to send my kids into daycare an extra day, and go for my dreams. It's awesome. It's awesome to get my Shakeology paid for. But here's the thing. What do you have to do? Just pump the well a little bit. I'm telling you, seriously. Seriously, don't make it hard. Make it so easy. Make it freaking fun. But what you do is this, right? You literally just show up to your challenge group. Show up to Team Epic Shakers. That's going to give you the momentum. That's going to give you the power, because what's happening? You are working on yourself. When you work on yourself, you want to blast it to everybody, okay? You just want to share. You want to share. Something else that I've done too that I think is really important, I think it really does help you guys, and it helps me a lot, because sometimes I'm like, why do I love Shakeology? Like, why do I love my containers? I don't even freaking know anymore. Well, literally take your book and have a personal development hour with yourself. And this is a multitasking situation here. Take one paper and write down, why are the containers so great for me? Another one, why is Shakeology so great for me? Why is working out so great for me? Why is the challenge group so important to me? And why has coaching been so great for me? You may not have a big list right away, but write everything down: scale, non-scale, emotional, anything. And before you know it, you get more connected, more connected, more connected, more connected. And you're going to have a page worth of stuff to talk about with your breadcrumbing and your posting. And you're going to feel even more why you're doing this. See how it's a double thing? You become empowered with why you're doing it, and then you get more creative with your ideas. The other thing too, for the week ahead, how many of you guys post religiously on your Facebook pages at least twice a day? Raise your hand. Perfect. How many of you don't post at all? Be honest. Okay. Now, here's the next question. How does anybody know you're a Beachbody coach? Here's the thing. You could have 5,000 friends, which you can have up to 5,000 friends on your Facebook page, which is insane. But They're not going to come to you. They're not going to come to you. Like, I do some invites on my posts, but a lot of it has to be behind the scenes. So I'm going to give you some tips right now to do some daily posting on your stuff to get engagement. So get ready to write this down. This is super important, okay? Number one, as we just planned our week and you figured out your little pockets, do what you can, okay? Just go, okay, today I know I have 1 hour. I'm going to do 3 invites because I know Stacy is running her 411 group and I know some people are interested. I'm going to ask them. I don't care. I'm going to ask them. And I know that I can run my free group next month. I'm going to start gearing that up. Like, just something is better than nothing. Okay. Seriously. And when you gain the rhythm, you'll end up doing more and more and more and more and more, just like your health and fitness. Okay. So on Sundays, I take the time, I write down my 3 top work tasks of the week. And then I write down my 3 top personal tasks for the week. How many of you all get like super, I don't want to say like, I do. I love getting organized. I love Sharpies. I love highlighters. I love yardsticks so I can make really straight lines on things. Like, I get really excited about organizing myself. So the more you get organized, the more you get super, super pumped. So, well, what are your 3 top priorities for the week ahead, right? It might be, I'm going to do 10 invites this week. That might be your top priority, right? You have to set these little goals here and there. But for posting, you don't have to keep coming up with the wheel and going like, crap, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to post about, right? So Monday, make a list Monday through Sunday. And if you want to start writing them down now, or if you have any ideas, put them in the chat. But you want to start thinking of themes every week. So therefore you go, oh, okay, I know Monday is Motivational Monday. I'm going to gear 2 of my posts about motivation. They don't have to say, join my challenge group. It can be about motivating, something that you've learned, and share it about motivation. Maybe it's, wow, I've been diving into my personal development for 5 days and I feel amazing. It's amazing how you can self-motivate with 5 minutes a day. You know, and you post a picture of you and the current book you're reading with your kids in the background or something like that, right? It's simple. It's real life. People can relate to that, right? So for me, if you guys want to copy them, I don't really care. And you guys, but you can make your own. So Mondays, I do a motivation post, and then I do a post about my struggle. So I get vulnerable, and it only helps me. And it can be with whatever you want to do. You don't have to do this, but these are mine. Tuesdays, I always do Transformation Tuesday, and I always do a post about what gave me growth. Wednesdays, I do a recipe. Do you know why it's so cool? Number one, if you go check out my Facebook page right now, I put a fruit salad, right? And I said, hey guys, it might be your original fruit salad, but there's something awesome inside. Put your favorite, your fruit emoji, and I'll send you the recipe. So now I have 40 conversations to go do tomorrow night if I want to. Yeah, so if you can't figure out a conversation, give people value. Hey, I've got this great strategy for, I don't know, running, or your dog, or how to put the kids to bed. I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, but value. So I gave value with a recipe. I literally made it for my house. It is Fixate approved. And I create a doc on Google, and I make it all nice and fancy. And you have an engagement. So if you can't think of a conversation, Wednesday nights, you guys, post a recipe. Recipe Wednesday, hey guys, who wants it? And then you have conversation pieces, and you go into private messenger and you send them like a printable doc. Google Docs is free, and you can give them a printable doc. They can copy and paste that doc, and then you can say, hey, I hope you enjoy my quinoa and black bean salad. It's really good, hot, cold, or with a piece of chicken and avocado. How are you guys doing anything for Easter? Always end your messages in Messenger with a question. Don't end it with a period. End it with a question. How was your day? What are you doing this weekend? How is your week going, right? Keep them engaged. Keep them talking. That's it. Don't try to figure it out. How do you invite someone to your groups? How do we set up our free group? Okay, so the free group, I have to make that a separate call because that's like something crazy. But the way you want to set up a free group is, number one, you want to make an event on your event page on Facebook. So you want to create that. If you guys don't know how to do an event, go to the event section on Facebook and look at mine so you can get those ideas, and you can literally copy and paste what I've written down. So you don't have to rewrite the wheel. Copy and paste it, save my stuff on a Google Doc. If it doesn't sound like you, make it sound like you. You might not get engagement if it's my words. So copy and paste it and then try to tweak it and make it your own, okay? So how do I invite to free groups? Normally, I just put like a little blurb out on like a late night on like, moms usually sit down and scroll Facebook anytime between 8 and 10 p.m. They're done, kids are in bed. You can put a post out. Hey guys, I'm running a 7-day free eating challenge group. If you want in, comment with your name below and I will send you a shout out. And when you do create an event on the event pages, you can send invites and it will go boom, 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 and you're good to go. Okay? So that's how we do it, but I can go into a lot more detail about that later. Wednesday is so Recipe Wednesday and a wellness tip. So I don't give a fitness tip, I give a wellness tip, something that pertains to me. Fridays, I do a fashion tip or something that I like with fashion or with like my makeup that I like. Right now, on top of my head, like Cassandra could do something with crystals or.
I have a whole list a week. I'm excited.
And I do, on Thursdays, I do a throwback picture because everybody wants to know your history. People want to know who you are, like something goofy, something funny. And then I do a truthful Thursday post, something truthful about me. You know, I was a smoker. I was a drinker. I was somebody who abused food. Like, people relate to that, right? So think about just you. Just think about you. If you need inspiration, you got to go to the top coaches and view their Facebook pages. View my Facebook page to help you get those creative sparks going. Saturday, I do mom life. And I do my job. I do the salon if I work at the salon on Saturdays. Sunday, I always do a self-care post, and I always do a coaching opportunity invite. So think of what you're doing for Monday through Sunday. The more organized you are, the better you are, okay? So you've got to do the calendar for the week ahead, do it on Sundays, and figure out what you're going to post Monday through Sunday, and just stay consistent with it. Then you don't have to keep rewriting it. Oh, I know tomorrow's Transformation Tuesday. What do I want to talk about? Maybe I want to talk about when I finally transformed myself from not using food as an emotional crutch. Or maybe I want to talk to them about how I lost 30 pounds. Or maybe I want to talk to them how I transformed my self-sabotaging negative thinking into positive by reading self-help books. See what I'm saying? Like that's a transformation, right? So get your creative juices flowing, figure out those things. All right. With the invites and the free groups, Alina, I'm definitely going to do another group for that, because I think for me that requires a whole 30 minutes. So we're almost out of time. So you guys, I want to open it up really quickly. Who has questions? What's going on? Because we want to get you guys on the board. We want to get your businesses rolling. We want to build momentum. We got to start pumping the well. And here's the best part, you guys. There are 7 people are on the call. We can go far together if we work together. We really can. How many of you want to make some money? How many of you maybe not want to be on the struggle bus and do paycheck to paycheck? Danielle, me. How many of you are going to make tomorrow and every day after momentum in your business to get that going? Damn right I'm going to do it. Because if I don't do it, I stay where I'm at, and I'm not staying. I refuse. Like, you guys, I earned a free trip to Mexico from Beachbody. I can't go because it conflicts with a schedule, but I earned that. I have not gone on a trip with my husband in 21 years by ourselves.
Wow.
Fact. Why? Can't afford it. Do I want that to continue for the 20 more years? No. Guess what else is going to happen in a year? My husband could go on strike with Verizon. Guess what else? We may not have an income for 3 months like we did 2 summers ago. And I don't make money to carry a mortgage payment with my job. Do you? I don't. So we have to do something, right? We have to do something for our families. I want to be home with my kids. I want to have a credit card that gets paid off every month. I want to go on vacation whenever I want. If I have house repairs, I want to fix them and not have to wait because I can't keep up with the bills. Who wants that? I want that. Do you want that?
Mm-hmm.
I do. So how about we do this? How about we join forces and make some stuff happen together? Do you know how powerful that can be if we like make this happen together? Cassandra's capable. Lindsay, you're capable. Sharona, Alina, Danielle, Amanda, all of you capable. So it is a matter of taking what you learn and being a sponge and seeing what will work for you, and then taking what doesn't and removing it and finding something else. But I do believe the core of getting started is being super organized. Okay. So how many of you are going to promise me that you are going to start developing your rhythms in your business so you can hit Success Club in April? I am. I'm doing it. Okay, let's unplug everybody. How many of you, I want to know everybody's Success Club goal for the month of April, and I want to know what you're going to do to get to it. Ready? Set. You got to do it. This is how we build a business, you guys. Want me to go first? I'll go first. All right, I'm going to go first. I am going to make sure on Sundays I stop and I do what we just taught you guys on the call tonight, which is get myself super organized. I'm going to make sure I have strong posts for my Facebook page. Also, you guys too, any strong post that you want people to engage upon, 5 to 6 p.m. is a great time. And Monday through Wednesday are your strongest times. Thursday, Friday, Saturday seem to be a weak period on Facebook. Okay, so if you have real strong value, post it Monday through Wednesday. Okay, so we're going to go around really quickly. Cassandra, what is your goal to hit Success Club? How are you going to get there?
I'm gonna do a free group next month.
I can't hear you.
Oh no, again.
Is it me? Hold on. Let me see. Wait. Don't talk. Okay, go.
Ooh. Can you hear me?
Now. Yeah, go.
I'm doing a free wellness thing next month.
Love it.
I have 20 people that are going to join the group so far, so I'm hoping some of them will join me. And I've been getting a lot of people saying that I'm inspiring them on Instagram, so I'm also maybe someone will take a bite. So, and I'm going to keep posting about my incentives and stuff.
Yes, love that. And make sure you are creating a document of tracking people who you want to keep talking to and engaging on their Facebook posts and on their Instagram. You need to have that list that are your strong prospects so you don't forget about them. Okay. Another great thing, you guys, if you can later on down the road, is you can do a free trial of Teamzy, Teamzy. I use it for my business. It keeps me super organized and accountable for keeping track of people. Or you can be old school and do pen and paper. It doesn't matter. All right. Danielle. Where are you, Danielle? Okay, Danielle, type. What are you doing to hit Success Club in April? I think she's going to type. Alina's new to us, so Alina's probably like, I don't even know what Success Club is. I love it. Let's see. Sorry, melting down kids. That's okay. You can type it later or tell us later. It's not that big of a deal. But Alina, I'm not going to make you answer that because you probably have no idea what it is, and I'll talk to you about that. Alina works with me at the hair salon, just so you guys know. She's new with us too. So you guys, another thing too is just make sure you get yourself super organized for the week ahead. Enjoy time with your families, and make sure that you guys are, oh, okay. Okay, Amanda just texted me. She says she's planning out her week and she's sorry she had to hop off, so she's okay. All right, so you guys plan your weeks. Get super organized. I will go into the chat of Facebook Messenger and kind of go over everything again. But does it make you feel a little bit better having something like this intact and working on this every single week? Does it make you feel like you can get a little more in control with it if you start mapping out on Sundays? Try that out, you guys, seriously, because it's going to make a huge momentum in your business. She wrote, I'm going to seriously up my conversations, get my free group peeps more involved. I'm trying to love hard on the people I have and closest to me. So that's Danielle. That's perfect. That's all you can do. And the thing is, too, I'm going to tell you this right now, the more vulnerable you get with the realness of what you've gone through, what you're currently going through, whatever it is, that's how people connect. You know, people connect to like the struggle or just the realness. Okay. So all you have to do is just be real. And for some of us, that might be a really hard thing to do, but what a cool thing to evolve into because of coaching. Coaching gives you guys such a wonderful ability to be your most authentic self because you have to rely on yourself, right? So with that said, you guys, I hope this helps you start to just gain that first part of your rhythm, get organized, come up with your Monday through Sunday posting, and just start being consistent on that wheel. You got to start pumping somewhere, and that's the best place to pump to. The other things to you guys, show up in Team Epic Shakers every single day. Do the requirements, which is a picture of you and your Shakeology, a picture of you eating from your food and working out, and one thing you learned from personal development. It's got to be every day, because if we join together, we help motivate them, but more importantly, we keep track of our own accountability and we stay on target because we really all came in here first to work on ourselves, right? So that always has to be number one. We always have to make sure we're number one, no matter what. And that's super vital, okay? So show up to Team Epic Shakers, show up to the calls, get yourself organized, and we will have another team call next Thursday at 9 p.m. Show up to that team call. That link will be provided within Team Epic Journey. I think Demetria is running that one, or it might be me. And if I'm running that one, I will talk about free groups. How about that? Okay? That way we can kind of jump into overdrive with that. If you want me to add you into my free group, let me know, and then you can watch how I do it. Be happy for you guys to see that too, so you can get the rhythm of it. All right? Love you guys. Have an amazing night. Sleep well. Have a wonderful Friday, and I will post this replay in my YouTube channel, but I'll post it on the Team Epic Journey. All right? I love you guys. Have an amazing night and sweet dreams. Okay? Bye, everybody.